Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to start with a very new chapter of mathematics, coordinate geometry. It was in the 17th century, French mathematician René Descartes developed the idea of coordinate geometry. He actually found out the relationship between algebra and geometry. So in this particular chapter, we'll talk about what is Cartesian plane or Cartesian systems, how to plot a point in a plane. So the basic idea of this particular chapter is to understand and to study regarding the position of a given point in a plane. So first we'll start with the definition. It is a branch of geometry which sets up a definite correspondence between the position of a point in a plane and a pair of algebraic numbers, which is also called as coordinates. So this particular algebraic numbers is nothing but the ordered pair, that is x and y. Okay? So the first one is Cartesian system. If you take two number lines, one is horizontal and one is vertical, and then combine them in such a way that they intersect each other at their zeros, and then they form a Cartesian plane. What this mean? Basically, if you look into this figure, we have two lines here. One is called as x-axis line, another is called as y-axis line. When they intersect perpendicularly, the point of intersection here is called as origin. Okay, so these two lines, one is the horizontal line, which is called as x-axis, another is the vertical line, so this is called as y-axis. The horizontal line is known as the x-axis and the vertical line is known as y-axis. And the point of intersection is represented by the letter O, which is also called as origin. OX and OY are the positive directions. As you see in the number line, 0 is the imaginary point. You can place 0 anywhere on the number line. To the left of 0, it's all negative. To the right of 0 is all positive. In this given Cartesian system, we have got two lines. One is horizontal, another is vertical. So in case of vertical line, above 0 is taken as positive and below 0 is taken as negative. So positive numbers lie in the right and upward, and negative lie to the downward directions and to the left in which case? In case of the horizontal line, and downward in case of the vertical line. Next one is quadrants of the Cartesian plane. The Cartesian plane is divided into four quadrants, named as quadrant 1, 2, 3 and 4 respectively, taking anti-clockwise from OX. If you look into the figure right here, the quadrant is basically formed is nothing but 1/4 of a circle, right? If you draw a circle, and this is one diameter, another is this vertical diameter. So basically what you get here is this portion, the first area, this area is nothing but 1/4, which is also called as quadrant. The half of the circle is called as semicircle and 1/4 is called as quadrant. I hope this is clear to you all. Okay, now look here into this particular figure. We have quadrant starting from 0, and this is x-axis and this one is x dash. The above is y and below is y dash. Going anti-clockwise, look at this particular arrows. First one is quadrant 1, number second, number third and number fourth respectively. So in order to write the coordinates of a point, we need to follow certain rules. The x coordinate of a point is marked by drawing perpendicular from the y-axis. So by looking at the given Cartesian plane, the x coordinate, the x points will be marked by drawing perpendicular from the y-axis, which is measured a length of x-axis, and that is also termed as abscissa. Similarly, the y coordinate of a point is marked by drawing perpendicular from the x-axis. Okay, so in order to mark y points, you need to take perpendicular from x-axis, and that is called as ordinate. So while writing the coordinates of a point in the coordinate plane, the x coordinate comes first and then the y coordinate, which is also called as ordered pair. So x comes first and then the y, that is called as ordered pair. By looking at this particular figure, if you look here closely, the distance of B from the origin is taken as x, which is nothing but abscissa, and distance. So this particular distance is drawn from the y-axis, which is perpendicular to the y-axis. This is x point, taken as first x, and for the y, it is drawn perpendicular on the x-axis, which is called as ordinate. I hope this is clear to you all. Now in the above figure, OB equals to CA equals to x coordinate, which is abscissa, and COAB, which is equals to AB equals to y coordinate, which is also called as ordinates. And we write in the ordered pair. The relationship between the signs of the coordinate of a point and the quadrant of a point in which it lies. This is also a very simple topic. You have gone through this particular topic in your previous class also, right? So in order to check what is the Cartesian signs of this given coordinates, okay, the given quadrants, the first one, the first quadrant, if you see here, this is enclosed by a positive x-axis and positive y-axis. So the x is also positive and y is also positive, taking anti-clockwise like this. Talking about the second quadrant, it is enclosed by the negative x-axis, which is x dash, and positive y-axis. So x is taken negative and y is taken positive. For taking on the third quadrant, the x is negative here. It is enclosed by the negative x and negative y. So we have negative, minus and minus. Going to the fourth one now, we have positive x enclosed by positive x and negative y. So plus and minus, right? So plotting a point in the plane, if its coordinates are given. Suppose if the coordinates are given, how to plot a point in a given plane. So let's see, we'll take an example here with 2 and 3, where 2 is x and 3 is y. How will you plot it? Look at this now. First of all, I'll go step by step here. This is origin 0, 0. Okay. The question was of 2 and 3. So here x is also positive and y is also positive. So it will lie in quadrant 1. Mark it as x and x dash, y and y dash. Now the x is 2. Okay, x is 2. So equal distance marking, say we have taking it as 1, and then with equal distance we'll take it as 2, and to the y-axis 1, 2 and 3. To mark 2, we'll draw perpendicular from where? From y-axis. Okay, we'll draw perpendicular from the y-axis to mark the x-axis point 2. So the y is 3 here. So this point will come right over here. And then x is 2. So from 2 parallel to the y-axis like this. That intersecting point will give you the value of 2 and 3. This gives the value of 2 and 3. Similarly, you can plot other points, which is also given in your exercise questions. So you all try solving questions based on coordinate geometry from exercise 5 from R.S. Agarwal, and try completing all the examples and exercise questions from NCERT as well. And if you face any problem, You can always ask in the virtual class. That's all from today's class. You all have a good day. Take care.